Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, I'm going to try to bring you some homemaking motivation here in my mobile home up in the Virginia mountains. We're cooking and cleaning today, and there's a new addition to the kitchen. It was a cool fall day, so we decided we wanted a big old pot of chili. So for dinner, I'm making chili and cornbread. It was a beautiful day here in the Blue Ridge Mountains, so if you're interested, I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? I sure hope that if you were in the path of Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton and were affected by the storm, that you and your loved ones are safe and have everything that you need to rebuild what you may have lost. These hurricanes were very destructive and caused a lot of damage and, unfortunately, loss of life. So I really do hope and pray that you're all okay. Well, alright y'all, I'm going to be spending some time here in my mobile home kitchen today. I have a few dishes to wash and I need to sweep and mop the floor. After that, I'm going to start a big old pot of chili. After I get the chili started, I want to put together a new table that I bought to replace the plastic folding table that we've been using. The old plastic table is starting to sag under the weight of my small appliances, so I finally broke down and bought a new metal table to replace it, so we'll put that together later this afternoon. I was at Walmart early this morning, and they had just restocked their fresh flowers, and I couldn't resist buying a beautiful fall bouquet. I need to get them into a vase of water before they start to wilt, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. I love flowers. They are one of my favorite things, and this fall bouquet is very beautiful to me. One of the roses were bent, so I went ahead and just put it in a little jar of water on the sink under the window. I can't wait until we're ready to landscape outside around the mobile home. I'm going to plant so many flowers and bushes and small trees. I can remember even as a young girl wanting to grow a flower garden, and now we finally have the space to have several flower gardens. Well, I guess right now it's still just a dream, because I have no idea when we'll be ready to landscape. We'd really like to finish the interior of the mobile home first. Tim has been very busy working in our middle son's room. He's been continuing the mudding process. He's been mudding and sanding and mudding and sanding. He's doing a really good job, and it won't be long now before we're ready to paint. I've been neglecting my house chores, and you can tell by how dirty the floor is. I've picked up an old hobby of mine. I've been making crystal beaded suncatchers and beaded charms. I love creating with crystals and glass beads. It's so satisfying to me. I sell my suncatchers on Etsy. I had taken a break from selling on Etsy while we went through the whole moving process, but now I feel ready to open my shop back up. Especially now that winter is coming. I get bored easily, and I'll have so much time on my hands, and I'm always looking for something to do. Well, besides washing dishes, that's not fun, but making suncatchers is. If you'd like to check out my shop, it's called Gnome Tree Creations. It's kind of hard to find, so I'll leave a link down in the description box just in case you want to check it out. It's starting to look better in here already. The dishes are washed and the floor is clean. So once the floor is dry, I'll put away the dishes, take out the trash, and then I'll be finished cleaning up in the kitchen. Alright, y'all, the kitchen is clean, so now it's time to make some chili. To me, chili is the perfect pantry meal. It's also perfect for cold fall days as well. Chili warms you up while filling your belly up at the same time. One of our favorite things to do is to go to chili cook-offs and taste all the different variations that people make. In my chili today, I'm using white navy beans, light red and dark red kidney beans, whole kernel corn, and diced tomatoes. These are staple type foods that I like to try to keep stocked in the pantry. That way it's easy to throw together a quick warm meal on a cool fall day like today. In the pan, I have ground beef and onions that I've seasoned with garlic and onion powder. I'm going to brown the hamburger, so while that's cooking, I'll go ahead and open all the cans of beans and dump them into the pot. Once the hamburger has finished cooking, I'll add that to the pot as well. A pot of chili could be ready in as little as 30 minutes, but I'm going to let this chili simmer for a couple of hours. To me, chili tastes better the longer it's allowed to cook. After I get this pot of chili simmering on the stove, then I'll be ready to put together a new metal table that we bought on Amazon. I just need to transfer the ground beef and onions into the pot with the beans, corn, and tomatoes. I'll season everything with chili powder. This is a simple recipe, nothing fancy or extravagant today. Alright, well let's finish making this pot of chili because I'm ready to put together a new metal table. In this box is a new metal table that I bought to replace the plastic folding camp table that we've been using as a countertop. We were gifted a metal table quite a while ago that we've been using as an island. I tried to match the tables as best as possible. To me they look exactly alike except there's one problem. It came with a huge dent on the corner. We thought about sending it back, but we decided to just keep it. No one will be able to see the dent as we'll put that corner in the back against the wall. These tables are just temporary until we renovate the kitchen. After we renovate the kitchen, we'll use these tables in Tim's future workshop. The one good thing about this table is that it was very easy to put together, but I believe the metal top is a lot thinner than our other metal table. The table is wrapped with a protective sheet of plastic wrap to keep it from getting scratched during transport, so I'm just going to work on peeling it off. I'll go ahead and tell you now, I don't recommend this table. The only good thing about it that I like is that it matches the other table. Unfortunately, the quality just isn't as good as I'd like. We've had it for a couple of days now and it's already scratched up. I'm assuming it will be easy to dent as well, considering how thin the metal is. Oh well, it's just temporary and it will do for now. The table fits perfectly. Now I have even more storage space for my small appliances, such as the air fryer, toaster, and coffee maker. I tell you what, these tables will come in real handy when we're ready to renovate the kitchen. We'll have to set up a makeshift kitchen in the living room to use during the kitchen renovation process, and we'll be able to use these tables in there. Alright, well once I get this mess cleaned up and the kitchen put back together, it will be time to finish preparing dinner. I'm making cornbread to go with our chili. making Krusty's honey cornbread tonight, but I'm going to spruce the box mix up a bit by adding some creamed corn to the batter. The creamed corn will keep the cornbread nice and moist, and it gives the box mix just a little something extra. I'll be making 2 cornbreads tonight, one thin cornbread and one that's a bit thicker. I wanted to see which one would turn out better, but as it turns out, thick or thin, they're both very delicious. Now that the cornbreads are in the oven, I can go ahead and prepare the toppings to go on our chili. Some of us like to top our chili with sour cream, cheese, and onions, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and prep now. It won't take long to shred some cheddar cheese and to dice an onion, so once I'm finished with that, I'll have time to wash up the dirty dishes. Dinner is almost ready. The chili is done, but the cornbread needs a few more minutes to finish baking, so I thought I'd clean up my mess a bit. I have just a few dirty dishes to wash, and by then the cornbread should be ready. Dinner is ready, y'all, and it smells wonderful. I know Tim and I have been looking forward to this all day, and we can't wait to dig in. I'm just going to get everyone a bowl served up, and then we're going to go enjoy our dinner out on the front porch. Shoo, I've made a big old pot of chili. There was enough for leftovers and enough to freeze, which Tim and Granny and I will eat for lunch one day while the boys are in school. Well, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you all again real soon. Y'all take care and have a great week. Bye, y'all.